In addition to battling it out in the cage, Chris Reed is also a career man. In fact, the 44-year-old holds the highest non-elected position in the city of Nassau Bay, Texas.
Currently, I'm the city manager of the city of Nassau Bay, which is a suburb here in Houston, across from NASA Space Center. My day-to-day activities, I'm the CEO of the city, basically. I report to the mayor and council. I'm not an elected position. And I run everything that goes on in the city, basically. Police, fire, EMS, finance. Just about anything that goes on in the city comes under my direction. Now, I have great people that work for me, so I'm not necessarily an expert in all those fields, but I'm ultimately responsible for the activities day to day.
But, flashing back, Reed's civil service journey began some time ago as a police officer. And one fateful night in 1993, his training would be put to the test. I
was a young patrolman, and I seen some individuals that were selling some drugs at a convenience store. Got out of my patrol vehicle, chased them, and they ran through an open lot. And I thought I was catching up on them, and they turned around and fired a couple shots. One of them just happened to hit me in the chest. I remember getting on my radio to tell the dispatcher that I had shots fired. And by the time I said fired, I was struck by the second bullet. So I said shots fired, and it hit me in the chest. I credit everything that happened that night to the fact that everything that I did went back to the way I was told, to respond to those things. Same with mixed martial arts. It goes back when you're tired, when you're injured, you're going to go right back to the way you've trained. And if you've trained sloppy, you're going to lose in the cage. You might die out in the field.
Tonight, Reed takes the next step in his MMA journey. And if history tells us one thing, this 44-year-old is just getting started.
The reason I fight, honestly, is I believe it's the way I test myself to see if I still have this ability to protect. I feel like there's going to be at some point in my life, I'm going to get to that age where I'm physically not going to be able to do that anymore. And that, honestly, that scares me. And I think that this is a way that I can hang on and show myself that I can still protect. I've always got charities that I represent. You'll see there'll be charities on my trunks tonight when I fight. There'll be charities on my banner. It's not about money for me. It's not about fame for me. It's about being someone's hero. And sometimes it may be a kid at a homeless shelter. It may be a kid on my wrestling team. But to be able to go out there and show somebody, to be their hero.
Champion right here, man. Champion, put your hands